killed for no reason.
Is he carrying anything on him? Do I notice anything weird about him?
Well, he's got, like, weapons and stuff. But if you want to roll, like, an insight check,
Same on the weapons.
true. Yeah, everyone's packing here. You'd presume. Actually, he doesn't have weapons on him. In fact, where the daggers and other weapons are, they're just totally empty scabbards and whatnot. 17. He seemed stressed walking out the door. And from that, you notice that he's seemingly not stressed about you, but about you being here.
What's behind that door?
People that I'm talking to. People.
What kind of people?
Important
You
people.
seem nervous.
Yeah, I'm nervous. Yeah, I'm nervous because
Why?
what? Because some person that I met on the dock that's supposed to be doing something for me, that is now saying that I'm trying to kill them, has shown up when I wasn't expecting them to.
You just said you didn't know me, so who's this person?
Are you sitting? Do you have a seat here or something that we can actually sit down and talk this out?
I'm standing.
Yeah, I know you're standing.
A girl standing in front of a boy. Asking him
why the fuck he tried to kill
what the fuck.
This whole time, Jelko is watching what's going on from where he and Lucy had been sitting, and he is like this close to getting up and going over there.
Okay. Who tried to drown you?
Water. You sent me to the Prince of Where?
Oh, you actually got there. And you got back. That's good.
Is it?
Well, you're not drowned, so good. What did he say? Because he probably gave you direction to what you need to have happen.
You go to him. You ask him what our conversation is.
All right, I'll get to that. So then I can do that. I'm just gonna go then and just ask him. And he tries to walk past you.
I don't move, so he has to check.
Okay, he tries to. Okay, he tries to slide by you, but he's sort of distracted, so he does kind of bump off of you and whatever. It's like,
What's behind that door? What people are in there? I would like to intimidate him into telling me.
Yeah, sure, roll it up. Fuck, okay. So yeah, you say that, and you're inside of this spot. He looks around, he sees a bunch of other people, now having their eyes over to him. And he's like, listen, if we draw, I'll tell you, we just need to go sit down, get eyes off of us, because if I'm dead, then I can't progress anything I was promising. All right? Dead man has no debts.
She has the axe under her robe because her and Zell are friends now. So
Cute.
she is guiding, with the axe. She's kind of pushing him.
Okay.
To where Zell is sitting, and he will sit on the inside.
Yeah, absolutely. He gets in first, and he just sits there fuck, this is so goddamn complicated. All right. Will you... The envoy, the speaker of the prince, what did he tell you?
He said that you didn't exist or something, and then he asked for a favor.
That's what
But here you are,
that's what
existing.
Okay. Yeah, I'd hope I exist. If I'm not existing, then things have gone wrong with my plan.
It's a hell of a mood.
I'm glad your friend here agrees with me. Okay.
I'm just here to support her, so just know if anything happens and or I don't approve of what you're doing, I will intervene on her behalf.
All right.
Politely though.
I've got no worry
There's
about
that.
you because I've seen you around town. You basically spend most of your time stumbling. So, however,
Here talking
Oh.
about my friend. We're here talking about you and this whole situation.
Right.
And I want you.
right. Okay. I sent you down to the shrine because I knew that they would have something for you to do. This is a sort of end to our little fraternity. And I'm assuming what you say when you're saying I don't exist is that, yeah, that's not my real name. No pirate worth their salt is going to use their real name in these sort of business deals. But now here I am inside of the place where everyone's going to have an idea about what's happening. And I'm hoping to the lords of the briny deep and everything below the waves that this doesn't go. This whole thing doesn't flip topside and goes to hell. But he told you, did he tell you about the warehouse? Did he give you anything more about it?
This lead to a ship. I need a ship, not passage.
Okay.
A ship.
Let me be perfectly clear with you. I am part of a crew of an individual who right now is playing both sides of the coin. Has stated that their actions are privateering, but has been doing very much unprivateering things. Now, you could be free up on the waves, but when, your actions start to change things on land, or for other folk, people are going to get bothered. So this individual thinks they're better. Took over for the last captain. They've been doing things, have been engaging with people. People we're not too particularly keen on. But also, this person, they're powerful. They got some mighty magic with them. And for one person to put up a voice is, you don't want to be the nail because you get hammered down. Squeaky wheel gets the grease, squeaky wheel actually gets replaced. Because there's a billion wheels out there. What I'm saying is that if the captain's ousted, well, that's a ship for the taking. And whoever's doing the ousting would have claim, as per the rules. So that's all I was trying to have happen here. And I have a few plans that need to actually occur through that involve this little distraction I was talking about. So yeah, I can get you a ship. It's just that path is not purchasable, requires some trust, and requires some planning.
Requires a real name.
Sure. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. But like, even is your real name, like, have I even gotten your real name? And I have no idea who you are. Like, points over to like Zell.
Oh, now you don't
You
know
were the
who
one
I am.
caught in the lie. We haven't been caught in the lie.
You're in the quiet orchard. Everyone's got to lie.
Getting a drink.
Lucy, drink your water. You, sir. The hell's this I hear about her almost drowning? Lucy, you drowned?
No, just like a little bit. Not really. No, it's fine.
Lucy.
All right. Now that we're all up to speed, my name is Minato.
Congratulations.
Yeah, look, I exist now. Exciting.
Jelimir Tasker of the House of Bronze. But you could call me Zelko. Zel has really... His eyes are just... There is something going on with them.
Yeah, definitely. They're doing some wild shit, but Minato's gonna look over at Lucy and be like, "You're running with the houses?"
Oh no, she didn't know. And also, I mean, I'm probably the most black sheep of a family you can ever think of, so... Really, you can just call me Zelko Guitia.
Yeah, alright. Rolls off the tongue. House of Bronze?
Yeah. Long way, I know.
Do you know about this business that's happening, then?
Whose business? Mine? Hers? What?
So you don't, alright. Alright, you got a stray dog from the houses, and you yourself are a wolf from the woods. Got a whole pack here. Alright. So.
Stray dog, that's a new descriptor for me that I've never...
Stick around the docks and there'll be a lot of colorful language. So,
Thanks.
are you still are we still working this thing through? Are you, or do I have to try and find some other individual with, death in their eyes and an axe at their side to, follow through with this?
Let me stop you right there. I doubt that you will find another like me. And Lucy will take a swig of the water that smells terrible and spit it out. And I don't back down from that I make. And then she'll turn. Guarantee me a ship, Minato. Zell, let's go find her.
So yeah, let's go find Durst. Yep, definitely that.
You get up, and as you get up, you hear that purple door open again, and you suddenly, and Minato quickly, grabs both your shoulders and keeps you, sitting. As you see an individual walk by, that has a, eye patch, the eye patch with, a very specific sort of, sigil over top of it. Very, narrow-faced, black hair pulled back and, tied back, looking very well-kempt, and wearing a... I'm gonna say a sort of, loose robe, that is kind of, bundled at the elbows, that kind of, trails behind, that is of... I'm gonna say is blue with a sort of, that's blue with a, gold lining across it. And Zell,
Yeah.
You see this individual has a very distinct magical aura around them, but that eye in particular is like through the eye patch. You can see this powerful sort of magic that's there. And it seems not indicative of the weave, but of an ill sort.
Oh, don't like that.
And this individual walks by with two figures on either side that are you can't see them other than with two essentially floating objects following behind them. One of which is a small chest, and the other one is a particular is two particular books that seem to be ledgers of some form or another, and strides by totally strides by not caring for anything going on here, seemingly has something else that they're focused on. Would you like to do any checks going further? Any sort of like perception checks?
I would like to see if I can recognize what the magic is in the eyeball.
Sure. Arcana?
Okay.
Can do checks. I can see this guy too.
Yeah, totally.
Do I recognize these robes? You said they're blue and gold. Does Emmy wear her robes around us? She doesn't wear robes, does she?
What, Emmy?
Yeah.
No. She definitely doesn't.
Would I recognize these?
Though there is something you would recognize from your small amount of time here, and it's the tattoos on this individual's forearm. What you specifically see, and you've seen this all the way through, is every one of these pirate individuals that you interacted with has these sort of like armbands that have specific patterns or things that they depict. This individual only has tattoos on the inside, not on the outside.
It's unfinished, like a jail tattoo?
No,
Add
it's...
more to it?
It seems very specific.
Is he the only person here that I've seen that has it that way?
That's
not a
the
complete man?
actively the only person you've seen that has those sort of tattoos. As this person walks by, Minato is actively, like, cowering underneath the table, to get out of view.
See, we'll peek under and what are you doing? What are you doing?
He can't see me with you.
What is that?
That's the captain.
Captain of what?
The captain of the Madman's Laugh.
Right. So if we kill him, we'd be the captains. That's how that works, right?
You'd have a chance of it.
Is
What
that
do
a
his
yes or
tattoos mean?
no?
Say what? What was that?
No, answer
Answer Zell.
Zell.
Yeah. It's a little complicated, but yeah.
Great, good to know.
So maybe is what you're saying.
You have the chance of getting the ship. Other people could make...
What do his tattoos mean? Why are they like that?
Every pirate worth their salt gets brought onto a ship by someone else. Those tattoos then go to show who brings them onto the ship. He's made it so no one can bring him onto the ship. He brought himself on. It's a very bold statement that gets people less than favorable with him.
What's his name?
Let me go and get that.
Look at me being right.
Yeah.
Accurate. Folks. Accurate.
They call him the Mind Raider. Spell Taker. But his actual name, Sohei Ishikawa.
Do you spell that?
Shohei Ishikawa.
Put that in the chat. 'Cause I already-
Robin's got it. Robin's got it. Absolutely.
Shoheiiskwa.
Ishikawa. Right. The
ISHAKWA. Okay.
yeah, the Zell check was a 9. You can't place it because it seems like just magic you really just haven't interacted with ever. It doesn't feel like practical magic. It doesn't feel like spellbook magic. This feels like something else.
Yeah, I don't like that kind of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Do not like it at all.
Mm-hmm. There's so many stories. Say his mother was a sea witch. Say that he survived 100 sinking ships. Say that he was born of Jetsam itself. Crawled his way on up to the ship. There's even a story that in his desperation held on to some carvel that was moving through. Held on to it for a week before they actually went into harbor. This man clings to life like a leech.
How long has
Wow.
he been captain of this ship?
He's been captain of the ship currently going on probably close to a year now.
Hmm.
The last captain, he gave a look, stopped him dead in his tracks, and then threw him overboard when he was entirely frozen.
Wait, frozen physically, like literally, or
The man couldn't move.
ah, good, great.
And I've seen him do his work. I've seen weather mages stupefied. And every time he's been learning. I think he knows every spell underneath the sun at this point.
Shut up, Richard. Fine.
He's something else. And the fear of the crew has turned sour. We don't want to be around that sort anymore.
Ooh. Can I do my ability? Can I read his thoughts? Can I detect thoughts on our spell taker pirate?
Absolutely. As you go by,
I would
you
love to-
feel the influence of your axe take hold. And you go for detect thoughts. Interesting. Okay. So detect thoughts works on surface thoughts primarily. And Specifically, the surface thoughts that you have are of the sort of, like, what's the next step? It's like, I have to return to, fuck, I've been trying to practice a goddamn voice for this, and I was like, oh, I don't have to introduce this guy, like, immediately? And then you're like, detect thoughts, now what does he sound like?
Give me the accent, Rich.
I'm going to return to the ship. I'm going to make certain that I have the various divination proper to have an understanding of where the different individuals are. And let me do a quick roll. Okay, lucky you. And it goes. I need to make certain that the first mission, trying to insert. I have been promised various benefits from the free mages, and they will have to see through. Otherwise, there will be issues. I know that the crew is not going to be patient for such things. And like, is now sort of, like, getting out of the sort of distance to be able to have this. So, if you want to continue, you're going to have to sort of follow behind.
These are surface thoughts. Is there something... Can Lucy do something to get beneath the surface?
Absolutely, you can.
What,
However, if you want
I don't
to,
wanna die.
if you want to dig further, there's a save required.
And it's a charisma thing?
No, as in, he gets to save against you doing stuff. Currently,
Okay.
he's unaware. But you do that, there's a possibility of awareness.
I don't...
You want to get risky?
I feel like this is who Lucy is.
Okay.
So,
All right, so your curiosity over these thoughts causes you to kind of, like, want to pry deeper in.
curiosity kills cats, not orcs.
Mm-hmm. And
Yeah, cat's fucking weak as shit.
the
Not you, Strawberry. You're strong like I am.
seemingly, this individual is sort of so focused on what they're doing, they aren't aware of you kind of, like, worming deeper into the mind. And the thoughts that come up... Actually, let me check detect thoughts, because it might specifically say that you can look for specific thoughts or not. I'm uncertain exactly. If someone can bring that up... wizard spells. Actually, I could have just went divination spells, which I will. True sight guidance... Detect magic, detect poison... Detect thoughts. Cool. Let me see how this works. You can read the thoughts, 30 feet. What is in this mind at the moment? As an action, you can shift through attention. Right. You gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind, such as something it worries over, loves, or hates. So, right. You get this... You go in and you feel a burning hatred that is directed specifically at sorcerers. This overwhelming... This overwhelming desire that it's like... that this individual has worked tirelessly to almost, like, to the point where you know they have been designing strategies to absolutely ruin sorcerers actively. And this particular drive is directing them towards interacting with specific individuals that can further that goal. And the ambition is solely to get back at someone. And, like, despite the calm exterior of this individual,